Hi guys. Recently I've been having a go at making moon cakes because it was Mid-Autumn Festival. So 中秋节快乐. So these are a mixture of moon cakes with different molds. The big ones here are using a 100-gram mold, and these ones here are using a 50-gram mold. So it usually will mark on the mold what sizes or how many grams. And some of these are with red bean paste, and some of them are with lotus bean paste or lienrong. Anyway, let's see how we made them. 75 grams of golden syrup or inverted syrup, a couple of teaspoons of lye water, gansei, and 30 mils of extra virgin olive oil with a pinch of salt. Golden syrup, lye water, and olive oil all mixed up. Add 150 grams of all-purpose flour and mix. Knead it together so it forms a dough, but not so much that you form gluten. Now to wrap this in plastic and leave it for a few hours. I'm now dividing this outer skin pastry into 16 pieces of 16 grams. And here are my 16 duck egg yolks, which I put in the oven after brushing with oil for 6 minutes at 150 degrees Celsius. Just going to let those cool down before I wrap them with the lotus bean paste, and then wrap them with this wrapper. I've got my 16 small balls of wrapper. I'm going to put them in the fridge, make it easy to manipulate. Here's my lotus seed paste. So 500 grams divided by 16 is 31 grams. 31 grams plus 16 grams of the wrapper is, what's that? 31 plus 16 is 45, plus the egg yolk. So it's actually going to be a bit bigger than my my mold, which my mold is 50 grams. Anyway, let's see how it goes. If there's excess, I'll just take it off. Slice it up into approximately 16 bits, and now I'm going to check the weights and make sure they're actually 31 grams each. Okay, I've got my balls of lotus seed paste. Just make a depression in the hole to take the yolk. Just make it a little bit look like a cup. Put the yolk in, squeeze all the air out. Just gingerly squeeze it. Close it all up. And then make a little ball. It's all done. Okay. Take my little dough ball. It's a bit dry, so I'm just going to squeeze a bit of oil on it. And just going to give it a little bit of squeeze, hope it doesn't fall apart. Then I'm just going to squeeze it out to a fairly large diameter circle. I think this dough just doesn't have enough oil in it because it's falling apart, it's cracking, and it shouldn't do this. We want the skin fairly thin. Alright. So here's my filling. Just going to pull this up, and where it doubles up, I'm going to rip it off. So I've got some doubled up pieces. They're coming off. That's going to go on the top. And just use the plastic to bring it all together. It's got a bit dry sitting here. Oh, okay, there. Now I'm just going to make it slim so it'll fit into the mould. Put a bit of dough on it, flour on it. Make sure the flour doesn't get too obvious. Get my mould, slide it in, push it down. Okay, la. And squeeze it out. There she is. Okay, I've finished my 16 mooncakes. Now to just spray some water over them. Don't have a mister, so I'm just going to use my hands. And got the oven on 205 degrees Celsius. And I'm going to bake them for 5 minutes. And then I'm going to put an egg wash on them. This is the second egg wash at 10 minutes. This is 1 egg yolk with 1 tablespoon of water mixed up. And then we're going to put it back in for about 10 minutes, or as long as it takes for these to brown up. And that's after the final 12 minutes of cooking. Now I just have to wait for these to cool down and wait after 2-3 days to eat them. Moon Festival dinner. So we're just going to cut the mooncake shortly. Right, I'm going to give them some soup first. Alright, so we've had this sitting in the cake tin for about 3 days. And just going to open it up and see what it looks like. So you can see that the pastry is really thin on the outside, and there's my half an egg yolk, and let's try it out. So sweet. The lotus paste. The egg yolk is salty. It's a nice different blend and mixture of textures. Pretty good, I'd say myself. Well, I hope you like this sort of thing, and please subscribe and like as well. Thanks. See you again.